Hey guys, here I am on the beach in Mexico. You saw my little intro there. So this is the deal. I'm going to tell you, I'm really excited. Um, I manifested this trip out of nowhere, basically out of thin air. That's how it felt anyway. Um, and I want to teach you guys how to do the same thing. So it's there's a set of spiritual principles that work, that are true, that are universally true. I have studied, you know, I've studied the Bible intricately. I've studied different teachings. I've studied Buddhism. I've studied the law of attraction, all of this stuff, the manifesting ritual. I don't know if you guys know what that is, all of these things. And basically, they all share the same universal principles, right? So basically, what I believe each of these people has done, the people that have come up with like the formulas of laws of attraction or the manifesting ritual, the things that you have to say and do to get things to happen the way that you want them to happen, is basically they've taken these principles, the spiritual principles that are just universal and true, and then they've turned them into a formula that worked for them to get what they wanted or to have their life be what they wanted, basically. And then they try and sell that as like the formula is the key. Well, we all know, I'm sure you guys have done this, I have done this, and this is the BS that I'm sick of, is that the formulas don't work, but the principles behind the formulas do. And so if you can find a way, and really the key to having things show up with ease for you and to really engage in a way that's easy for you, as also authenticity. So, we're going to get into that. I'm going to upload a teaching here in a couple days about what the principles are and how you can apply them and start doing it today to start manifesting things the way that you want to manifest them. Some of you have seen hopefully my money videos that I did about like all the just shit that's come in. And I'm telling you, lots of people say, oh, well, you have to say this and be grateful and da, 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 da. No. I have yelled and screamed at God and had things show up. I've been grateful and had things not show up. I've been grateful and had things show up. I've yelled and screamed and had things not show up. I mean, the way in which you interact isn't the key. The keys are being authentic in the moment and then applying the spiritual principles within your authentic relationship with God, and you being authentic and true and genuine to who you are and to where you're at and to the relationship that you have with God, with the universe, with source, whatever you call it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to get into that later. But basically, I've studied all of this stuff, and the principles are true. And I think where things get wonky is that people try to feed you this bullshit about, well, this is the formula and this is how you do it. No, there's no formula. That's a crock. But there are things that are true that you can apply in a certain way. So when I say manifest, what do I mean? Well, in the dictionary, it says, like the definition of the word manifest is to make things clearly visible and obvious to understand. It also says the act of making evident to the eye or the appearance in bodily form of spirit. So what does that mean? That means that like Jesus was the physical manifestation of the Spirit of God. So to manifest something, it means that it's out here, right? It's kind of out, it's out in the spiritual realm. And when I say the spiritual realm, I'm including your minds, your thoughts, your prayers, your hopes, your dreams, whatever that's kind of out there, that's this ethereal thing that you can't really touch, taste, see, smell with your senses, but it's out there and you really want to see it manifest in your life physically. Like this trip, I had an intention and I had a thought and I had an idea that I wanted to be at the beach in a foreign country for my birthday, and I had no idea how I was going to get there or what it was going to look like or who I was going to go with or what. But I was like, this is what I really, really want. It was on my vision board, by the way. Woo-hoo. A couple of things that I did here was on my vision board, so I'll tell you about that in the next video. But basically, so it was all out here in this spiritual, it was in the form of spirit, and then it took form physically, it manifested into an actual physical experience that I could have. And so when I say, what do you want to manifest in your life? What I mean is, what is it that you're hoping for and dreaming for to experience in your life, even if it's just emotional or mental, or, you just want more peace, or maybe you want a man in your life, or maybe you want a woman, a partner, maybe you want a different job, maybe you need more money, maybe you'd like to help get a home or a different car, or you'd like better friendships, or whatever, a better relationship with your family, whatever it is. All of those things count, by the way, even if it's just more joy and excitement and fun, it all counts. So whatever it is that you want more of in your life, right now it's in the spiritual realm, right? It hasn't taken form yet physically. So when I say, what do you want to manifest? What's out there right now that you would love to see come and be a visible thing that you can touch, taste, smell, feel, that's like really happening for you? What would that be? If you could wave your magic wand, what would that thing be? How would that change your life? I want you to think about it for a second. This is really, really important. This is where we have to start. Think about that thing, and how would you feel if that thing showed up in your life? How would it feel in your body? How would your life change if you had it? How would your life change if you could go on vacation whenever you wanted to? How would your life change if you got that better job? How would your life change if you were able to connect and really have that meaningful relationship? How would it feel? How would everything shift as a result of that? Just sit with that. I want you to sit with that for the next 2 days of think of that thing. Just what do you want next? Let's go with one step at a time, folks. We're not going to manifest $1 million. Let's manifest what's the next thing that you would like to really see happen in your life. And because I want to make this tangible and realistic and something that you can experience right now, because hope begets hope. So as soon as you have hope and something happens, your faith for greater and more possibility will open up wider, and you'll experience more after that. So I want you to just think about the next thing. I want you to comment below about what that is, because there really is power in numbers. And the support and the energy that goes with it. There really is something to that. I'm going to teach about that a little bit as well as part of the principles. It's not necessary, but it does help things happen quicker. Just heads up. So we want to support each other in this. I want to support you as much as I can by standing with you and praying for you, and really standing with whatever it is that you want to see happen in your life. I believe in the power of that. And I've seen it work time and time again in my life. And we'll give you multiple examples as we go, even that's happened in the last week since I've been here. So think about it. What is it that you want to happen in your life? How would that feel? How would things change? What would be different? What would open up for you in your life that feels closed and impossible right now? How would things shift and feel more possible if that thing were to show up? And think about it. Comment below what it is. I want to hear about it. I want to stand with you. Stay tuned. I will give you a teaching in the next couple days about the principle so you can start accessing it immediately. Okay. Have an awesome day. This is my last day on vacay, so I'm going to soak up some sun, and I will see you soon. Okay. Bye, guys.